I wonder how many people have me muted after pinging so much.
I believe you. Look at the stream delay. Wes. We got Larry, we got Arham. Can you guys hear us okay, Larry?
I can hear you perfectly fine.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, hi.
Which is not.
Didn't realize we were live.
Yeah, no, everyone can hear you, Jacob.
That's embarrassing. How long have we been live for?
No, just a
minute.
Oh, a minute. Okay.
A hot minute.
Well, I guess yeah, maybe 2 because of the delay, but.
Okay, Twitch is just lagging for me.
Does anyone in the comments want to tell us if our audio sounds good? Can you hear us all?
Yeah, no, I just asked Larry and he said we were good.
Can you hear Steven playing? Oh, wait, Steven's muted.
Steven, unmute. Where's our elevator music?
Hey,
No, Steven, come on. You said. Steven, you said.
You promised us elevator music, and
I
you're
want
not
my
delivering.
waiting room music.
I'm a little upset about this.
Steven, we're waiting. I think chat will agree that you should be playing us elevator music on your sax.
Yeah, okay.
Right, chat? Right, Larry?
I think you need to change the title of the stream. It still says intro
See,
to
this is one thing I always forget, yeah. But we can do this live.
See? Steven, Larry agrees that you need to start playing us
If
music.
it's just Larry's opinion, then I can ignore it.
You really disrespecting him.
It's okay, it's okay. It's just Larry.
Creator dashboard? Game manager? Okay, here we go. UMass CTF prep, that is not correct.
Yeah, let's hear the sax.
UMass CTF.
Without the sax. See? Dude, you have a crowd. It's not just Larry anymore. Larry, or Steven, I will go get my piano.
It's Cyberset Club, by the way.
Blast it. Steven, that's 3 people, including me.
It's 4. Oh, wait, you counted me, probably.
Yeah, no, with Jacob, that's some more.
You got the... I don't even have the slides. Link me the slides.
I'm not talking about slides, I'm talking about your sax.
I know, but
Why
I'm
no one
not
share that?
prepped, Seb. I'm
Feel
not
left
prepped.
out.
I posted them.
Excluded.
I made these slides like 8 hours ago.
Where?
It's been linked in the Discord for
Does it
days.
seem- Oh,
Real professional.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Alright, our description and title is updated.
That's a great last slide, Seb.
Thank you.
Honestly, do you think we can become Twitch affiliates?
That'd
be
I think
funny.
the bar for affiliate's fairly low, and I think we're actually pretty close to it. But it's the partner that's fairly difficult.
Steven, the crowd's restless.
I literally know no songs.
That's just objectively false.
Wait, I don't know any
Just
songs.
play a rift. Play the rift.
Maybe after the stream.
Guys, you heard it here. He did promise after the stream.
I said maybe.
You're gonna make me go get it.
What was that old like internet thing? It was a website you'd go to, and there was the sax guy playing on loop. It wasn't Bill Clinton. It was just a random guy.
Like Epic Sax Guy?
Epic Sax Guy. That's it. Yeah. I think.
I have no idea. What?
It was like a website, and it would move. So it was with Internet Explorer. You could the websites could change the size and location of the window on your screen, so it would move around and not let you exit out of it.
There's like the what's it called, spyware that's like based off a Big Goose Game.
Oh yeah, that's so funny.
Yeah. Or bloatware.
It's all bloatware these days.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on Adobe
makes sense.
Creative Suite or Creative Cloud. Got some things to say about that software.
So what year is everyone in the chat? You guys freshmen, sophomore, juniors, seniors, graduate students, etc.
How long is the delay? I'm watching and
We've got
like
Sandy's
five
still
questions.
playing piano.
Just put on the audio and then talk, and you'll be able to figure out the delay. I'm pretty sure it's only like a second.
Sandy's back.
Are you in 187 RM?
Oh boy, 3 minutes, everybody.
Woo!
I guess 3 minutes plus T. I don't know what the delay is.
I think our delay is like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Dude, one freshman to rule all 29 people watching.
I guess everyone else just agreed.
Yeah. Let me check. I get like the final countdown going in the background.
I could,
No, you don't actually.
it's possible, but with 60 seconds left, it would take me 30 seconds to get set up.
Exactly. 4 minutes 57 seconds for the song. Yeah.
25, 24. So I guess there's not really much of a countdown to do here because the challenges aren't quite releasing for another few minutes until we finish this.
Oh, do we set them for like 7:15?
A mystery time, so people stay and pay attention to us. But yeah. So welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us all today or tonight. We hope we have a great competition planned for everyone. So right now in this event, we aim to kind of introduce the idea of what these competitions are and how they work to people who are new to them, as well as explaining particular categories, types of challenges that we'll have for you, and some other important information, including prize packages. So definitely stay tuned, and as has been mentioned, the challenges will release after this meeting ends. So, Seb, do you want to get us started?
Yep, we can take the next slide. There's a bit of a delay with that, but so welcome everyone. So what's a CTF? How does it run? So CTFs are a fun and lighthearted way to team up with a bunch of your friends and compete in various cybersecurity related challenges, and those can range from a wide variety of topics, and that's kind of what we're going to go over today. So what we're doing is called a Jeopardy style CTF. So as you can kind of see in this image, there's different categories for each branch of cybersecurity, sort of different types of challenges that you can do, and each will be worth a different amount of points. And essentially you go into these challenges and you get past some sort of puzzle, and then through that you're able to gain a flag, and then you'll submit that flag on our website, and if it's correct then you'll get points for it. So you can go to the next slide. So yeah, the different categories. So there's a wide variety of categories, so now we'll just be going through each of them. Next slide.
And the first is a category that I've mainly developed, and this is forensics. So in computer security, forensics usually centers around finding various artifacts that are left over from incidents, so to speak, whether it's a network traffic or an actual memory or in storage even. For these challenges, you'll mostly have some mystery files that you'll have to figure out what's going on. It'll start with just kind of blobs, and it'll progress into some actual web traffic data. So it's a little bit of a mystery, so I don't want to explain too much now, but it moves fairly slowly, and hopefully we'll be able to kind of teach you what it is along the way, if that makes any sense.
Oh, we have crypto now. So crypto is the study of cryptography, and it's more like how you hide data from people that are listening to your messages. So a lot of the crypto challenges is like learning a different cryptographic scheme and how to exploit it, or if it's misconfigured, right? So it's really getting down to the knowledge of like some math and how can you exploit communication.
The next one is binary exploitation, also known as PWN because we're cool and we use Leet Speak in 2020. But this is challenges pertaining to memory corruption vulnerabilities. So essentially you're trying to create input that's going to mess something up in the memory of the server or something and get the server to do something that you want it to do, like give you the flag, for example, or run a shell as root. This is one of my favorite categories. A lot of famous vulnerabilities pertain to memory corruption. For example, Heartbleed is one that you might have heard of. That was a couple of years back with OpenSSL. That was a really big deal. But yeah, this is gonna pertain to finding a buffer overflow and figuring out how to exploit it to either spit out the flag or get a shell so you can find the flag on the server.
So the next category is web, and web exploits, specifically in CTFs, relate to a lot of different attacks. Usually websites and web servers have a lot of exposed data that you can try to manipulate and get some sort of flag out of, at least in our CTF cases. So there's various different challenges, whether it be through cross-server scripting exploits, SQL injection, cookies, sifting through cookies. There'll be a wide variety of challenges that you can find for this.
And then reverse engineering, which is challenges pertaining to figuring out how something works. Typically, when it comes to security, this is reverse engineering things that should be considered trade secrets. So an example would be the algorithm for key verification. So when you buy Windows and you install it on a computer, it asks you to put in a license key, and behind that there's a algorithm that makes sure that that key is correct to prove that you actually bought Windows. But if you were able to reverse engineer that, you could, in theory, generate your own keys. And that's kind of the theme that a lot of the challenges take. It's kind of a special format of reverse engineering challenges called Crack Me, which is, it's something that says, hey, crack me, figure out what my key generation algorithm is so you can generate your own keys.
Next category is OSINT, which is short for Open Source Intelligence. So in general, one example is things like Facebook, Twitter, people are posting public information on these sites, and the point is that you're able to access them for free without any special tools, without any hacking or anything, which is what I consider open source. So a lot of challenges are kind of based on just finding things that are out in the open, YouTube or Facebook, whatever.
Finally, we have the miscellaneous challenges, and these are sort of challenges that don't really pertain to any other category. They're kind of just general knowledge skills, general programming skills that we couldn't really fit into any other category, but we thought that were certainly relevant and were just like fun little neat challenges that we thought of. Next slide. So we recognize that a lot of people here may be completely lost and have never done any sort of cybersecurity in the first place. They don't know what they're doing. Everything else is completely overwhelming, and we recognize that, and that's kind of why we designed the CTF, is to sort of be, it's a lot more educational. It's really to help you sort of learn and get an introduction to it and get engaged in it. So next slide. So we have a lot of resources for this. Next slide, that we'd like to offer in terms to further that goal of educating you. So first thing that we have is our resources, or is our workshops, sorry. And for our workshops, we're going to have a number of workshops over the course of this week to try to help you sort of get up to speed and make sure that you can tackle these problems to the best of their ability. So we've already had two UMass CTF prep workshops that you can find on our YouTube. The UMass Cybersecurity YouTube, that'll be linked in the Discord, and someone can probably throw it in chat. We did a crypto one, and we did a basics of Linux one. This week we'll be having, on Wednesday, there'll be an x86, or like an assembly sort of binary exploitation workshop on Wednesday. That's going to be run by Jacob.
Sorry, that's not going to be binary exploitation. That's going to be reverse engineering.
Sorry, reverse engineering. And then on Thursday, Stephen will be in a crypto workshop. It's kind of like a sequel, like a follow-up to the first one he did, where he'll be going into AES, which is a much more complex cryptographic scheme than what he was doing in the last one, and that'll help with some of the problems. We'll be announcing more as the week goes on, so definitely be on the lookout. And next slide. Additionally, there'll be just throughout the Discord, we'll be on VC, and we can try to help you guys, lead you on the right path, and sort of give you hints to sort of further your goal. There's also plenty of learning channels where you can learn, just where you can learn certain skills. We have a learning channel for each section, so look into those, or just ask an admin for resources. We're slowly starting to build that up. So make sure to join. You can take a picture of this link. Someone can also throw it in the Discord or in the Twitch chat as well. Next slide. And finally, believe it or not, we are CS major. Most of us here are CS majors. Google is our best friend. Just, you can look it up online. Usually there's a lot of answers. If you're completely lost, feel free to hit us up or ask an admin. Next slide. And as I was saying before, teammates, you're going to be in a team most likely for this competition, so look at your friends. Everyone has a wide variety of skill sets, and it's key that you can help each other and depend on each other to take on different problems. One person may be a networking expert and can crush web challenges, but then you throw them into a low end, like really machine level challenge, and they're completely lost, and that's where you have your teammates to help you and sort of learn from that. Next slide. So a lot of you, as I see Arham, is like, oh, I have absolutely no team. Next slide. So we are hosting a little event here. So stay on here for after the Twitch stream. We'll be sort of trying to pair people up. You can also just check the Discord and throw that together if you need a team. So yeah, and I guess this is the moment everyone's been waiting for. Next slide. The big thing is the prizes for this CTF. So number one, before we even look at the numbers, we do have to note that you do need to have a UMass email when you register in order to qualify for these prizes. If you do not, we cannot give you the prizes. Otherwise, it's just how it is. That's how we've set it up. So make sure that you registered with your UMass email. And so first place, bragging rights. You'll get a special role in our Discord server. Everyone will see, oh wow, that's the UMass CTF champion. That's some street cred right there if I've ever seen any. And you'll also get $80 gift cards to Adafruit. If you guys don't know what Adafruit is, it's like a hardware store. It has a lot of like cool Raspberry Pis, for example, on sale, and a lot of just neat little hardware things that you can use to tinker with. So just make sure. If for example it's we're doing 4 times 20. So that's if your team is 4. If you're not, we can work something out in order for you guys to disperse the money evenly and make sure that's fair. Second place will be getting $40, and third place will be getting $20. So it's a wide variety of ranges, and don't feel like you have to be the best to get a prize. Even third place, you'll still be getting $20. And mind you, these numbers are for the entire team, not just each individual. Because, yeah. And yeah.
Well, real quickly, I wanted to just clarify. So we do require that you have a UMass email to be eligible for prizes. But if you did register with a Gmail and you do happen to win, don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. You know, once you win, we can reach out to you and sort of see if you are from UMass. So don't panic and have to like make a new account now if you already have one.
Yeah.
And with that being said,
yeah, last slide.
The competition is live. It worked out very well. I think at 7:10 it was scheduled to release. We finished just around then. So you can go ahead and start solving away if you already have a team. If you don't have a team, we're going to keep this stream going for a little bit while people sort of form teams. So in Discord, in the UMass CTF channel, or on I can go, or on here, we're going to, in the chat in Twitch, you can kind of advertise yourself, and we'll try to facilitate team forming right now. Yes, as things get started. Yeah. So I see in UMass CTF, anyone looking for teams? No one yet. Yeah, and yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, one thing we did not mention. Please, obviously, do not share flags. You'll be immediately disqualified. Keep it within your team.
Yeah, you guys can ask each other for help, point resources, but just like don't give the straight answer to any challenge.
Cheaters will get a cheater role on the Discord server, which is the opposite of the champion.
Yeah, that's negative attention though. That's still as good as any attention.
So Arham needs a team. Does anyone have an opening for an eager Pogger? I guess he's doing lots.
It looks
of
like
emojis.
CHK Harvey is looking for
Cam Harvey. Okay, I know Cam. Cam's looking for someone.
Aham's on that.
And
So-
if people want to just hop in Discord voice chat, we'll probably join there later after we close the stream, and we'll just talk about challenges and resources and anything you guys need.
Yeah, and throughout the week. So this runs all week. I'm not sure if we clarified this. The competition runs until next Monday at 7:00 p.m. And you can kind of pick it up and leave it as you go at any point during the week if you're busy with anything. So it's not like there's any huge pressure on you. And while challenges kind of get solved by everyone, and we can see who's solved challenges, if there's some challenges that have been mostly completed by everyone, we'll start to kind of walk through some of them for people who are still struggling. So we'll still give a competitive edge, but we do like to be able to teach on these points.
Also, additionally, don't feel like if you're insane, and let's just say you just solved all the problems in a category, don't assume that that's everything for the week. We will be periodically releasing more and more based on like how challenging certain categories are for people. So
And some challenges only become unlocked once you solved other ones. So I know crypto only looks like it has a few challenges right now, but if you solve the first one, another one comes unlocked, and they'll go down the list as they build off each other.
Yeah, so let's walk through a registration real quick. So let's say I wanna register. Let's say that I'm I already have a Sam, so I'll be Sam 2. And let's do. I don't want to get doxxed. Now my email's gonna pop up in this. This is private mode. Why do I got cookies? I don't really want to do this anymore. All right, let's put in an email.
Do those Among Us clips.
And a password. And let's say I don't have a team yet. I'm going to go ahead and just create a team, and we'll call it... jeez, man.
Drag her away.
It doesn't matter, actually. The field's just my eSpire, which is fine. It's public information. So let's say my team name is the Losers 2, and let's make a random password. It doesn't let me. Now that I've registered, I'm logged in. And we can even go to my profile and see that this is my username. This is my my team name. On the challenges, as you've already seen, there's the Hello CTF. This will pop up. I see 11 people have solved this so far. But if you read the description, it'll kind of tell you how to solve each challenge. And each challenge will also be accompanied by a string at the end that says created by somebody's name. Now this here is a Discord handle. So if you have a specific question about a challenge or you're really stuck on something and you've already sort of asked in the Discord channels and haven't gotten much response, you can reach out to us directly and we're all happy to field your questions. So you can just DM that particular tag. So, if you've read through this, you'll see that there's actually a flag right here in the form of UMass in all caps and then 2 brackets with a string between them. These are the flags that we'll be looking for in this competition. When you find words like this is usually what you have to input to get rewarded. And where you would input that flag is here. On each challenge, there's a flag input box. So we just paste that there and submit it, and we've solved it. And now you see that a ton of different things open up. So there's forensics challenge, there's reversing challenges, cryptography, web, phone, and OSINT. And as you solve them, like Steven mentioned, more will pop up. So there's plenty of stuff to do here. Let's see, has anyone gotten cracking on stuff? We've got one solve for 4-1 by Chad. No one's reversed. So the URL it's ctf.cs.umass.edu, but if you look at the description of this, so it's right there in the chat too. It's also in the description of this stream. At least it should be. I think I put it there. But yeah, ctf.cs.umass.edu. It was hidden behind Aaron's lovely face. Six solves on Scribbles.
Made that one too easy, Steven.
Hey, it's just the first challenge.
So that's actually a good question. I'm not sure how to delete a team.
We can delete a team.
We can manually do it, but is there a way for people to do it themselves?
No. You have to request if we want us to delete a team or a user account.
I see. So we can manually move Raishi. So if you want to DM Steven with your situation, the team that you want to join's name and your team name, we can kind of manually do things behind the scenes. So we've got somebody with 2 solves right now. Another thing that might be worth clarifying, as challenges get solved, the points that they're worth degrade in value. So if there's a challenge that, say, only one person solves, it might be worth 500 points. But if there's another challenge that 20 people have solved, it might only be worth 100. So at the start, all challenges are worth 500 points, and as more people solve them, that number degrades. So you'll see cryptography is already worth 487 instead of 500. This means that the harder challenges you solve will get you more points. Now, you're not rushed. It's not like if you get it while it's worth 500, you get more points than somebody who solves it when that same challenge is worth 200. The points will degrade for everyone who's either captured it or has already captured it or captures it in the future. So there's no kind of rush. We don't encourage rushing through these. It's fine to take your time. Not everybody moves at the same pace. But just make sure if you see you're losing points, that's not you're not being hacked or anything. Everything is okay.
Sam, did you raise a limit to 40?
Oh, on a few of them I did. I wanted to do that for more.
I wanted to do.
Yeah, just because I think it seems there's...
It seems that
I'm echoing a little. Is that... Can you hear me right?
Yeah. I don't know where the echoes from though.
Sorry, that was my. I couldn't find the mute button.
Well, it's team based, and so it's not by person. So I think we should lower back to 20.
All right, we got some progress then. Scribbles is getting taken down. 4-1 is. I think this is. Oh, this is Cameron, who has his name is just like a base 64 string or something. Cameron K.
Okay. Does anyone else need a team or anything, or
Any questions?
yeah, before we head off?
I know I'll be in the Discord voice chat if anyone has any problems or just wants to talk.
Okay, cool.
All right, well, thank you, those who are still here, for joining us. This will be available on YouTube in a few dozen minutes for those who might have missed the beginning. But good luck, best of luck. We look forward to talking to you in the rest of the week. If you have any questions, again, reach out, and take care.